And that's the thing, being on the bank board and seeing all these deals when so many got into trouble, you see which ones will make it through that. And
Right.
basically there are three things that make a difference. And number one, that you have to you start out with a reasonable loan to value or loan to cost on your deal. In other words, don't use too much leverage.
Right.
Banks usually adjust how much they're willing to loan depending on market conditions, right? They don't loan as high a level as they used to, right now, for example.
Right.
But number two is that you need to be well enough capitalized. You need reserves. Somebody has to have and you find that, for example, a for sale deal like a condo project or a single family home, if you either do a fix and flip or you build a new home, either way, you're going to sell that home. And you have the option to rent it, which is great if that's an option that you've spelled out ahead of time, right? But those kind of deals, sometimes if renting it is not an option, you have to sell it at a loss if the market drops.
True.
Nobody knows what the market is going to do tomorrow. People will tell you they do, but they don't. Okay, so nobody likes to talk like they know what's going to happen tomorrow, but none of us do, really. We wouldn't be here.
Right. Nobody has a crystal ball.
No. But the third thing, getting back to it, is cash flow. So, and again, that's what happens. If you're the only person in the deal and everything is tied up in this one deal, you have no other cash flow coming in, then if the value drops and that deal goes down, then how are you going to support yourself or your other deals? So some kind of cash flow coming from somewhere. And again, that can be your investors or things like that. Imagine you do a deal that's a rental deal and values drop, your lender gives you a hard time. They don't want to extend your loan or something like that. Well, if you have the capital to come in and cover that, it's not a problem, right? And then that deal, as long as it's a solid deal, it's going to come out, you're going to have cash flow, and it's going to work out well.